Okay, we're clear. I see the objective. Mitchell, take Irons to the warboard and blow it to Kingdom Come, or our guys won't stand a chance. Give me the charge. Okay, timer is set. We need to... Ah! My arm. I think it's broken. Don't worry about the timer. Ready? Pull. We are taking off. You have to go now. There is no time. You need to leave. It's okay. I'll see you on the other side. Mitchell? Mitchell? Command, Badger 2 is down. I need an immediate medevac. Stay with me. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna get you home.
Good morning, Mitchell.
Where am I?
You're in Johns Hopkins Hospital.
What is this on my arm? What happened?
The injuries you sustained in combat were too severe to treat, and we have to amputate your left arm. In time, it would feel much like your old arm, with a few exceptions.
So how do I use this thing?
I'll show you.
Welcome to your new mind-controlled prosthetic arm. It uses your body's electrical signals to operate just like your real arm used to. To use it, just think like you would to move your arm, and use your hand as if you still had your real arm. It might take a few hours to get used to it. Now, try picking something up. Start with small objects until you get the hang of it.
I know this may seem weird at first, but in the long run, this may actually benefit people like you. If you think this is pretty high-tech, imagine what will happen 20, 30, even 50 years from now. The possibilities are endless.
It's been called the age of wearable technology.
Amazing things happen when we merge technology with our body.
We will set the technological foundation for an enhanced human experience, and we will end disability.
How does that sound?
It sounds good.
The court declared discrimination against modified persons unconstitutional.
A historic day in sports as the IBA becomes the first league to allow modified athletes to compete.
There she is, the fastest human in history. After all the debate, all the controversy, victory. Scientists announced they created the first networked brain-to-brain connection. You can now literally share your thoughts with someone else.
Biotech market skyrockets as DNA upgrades and organ replacements become the new luxury.
Massive blast at Bionics firm Coalescence Corporation sparks worldwide protest.
We can no longer stand in silence as these scientists play God. This is not about technology. This is about right and wrong.
You think the retinal chips that you buy at the mall are high-tech? Our military is light years ahead of that. The things that we use to heal ourselves, they are using to literally turn humans into weapons. Neural control, voluntary limb replacement. This is happening. The only question that remains is how far will we allow it to go?
Researchers at Johns Hopkins unveiled a mind-controlled prosthetic earlier this year. By mapping what areas of the brain control what functions of the arm and hands, the limb can accurately replicate the movement of an actual hand. However, it can currently only replicate the movements of an existing limb, but in the future it will be able to be used for people missing arms. For this technology to become effective, battery technology will need to advance such that this can be away from a wall outlet, as this currently requires continuous wall power. Advances in technology will also be necessary for this to come down in price. Currently, each mind-controlled prosthetic costs $500,000. By comparison, a prosthetic leg that allows you to use stairs and walk on bumpy ground costs around $10,000. Insurance companies pay anywhere between 10 to 50% for the cost of these, and they have to be replaced every 3 to 5 years. Even if this does not have to be replaced, it's going to be hard to convince an insurance company to pay even 10% of the cost. But the outlook is not all grim. This device is 88% accurate at replicating a person's hand movements and took less than 2 hours for the test subject to gain a decent level of control over the device with no prior training required. With over 100,000 people standing to benefit from this device and the technology rapidly advancing, the real limiting question is, how far are we willing to go to alter our bodies and what our definition of being human truly is?